Australia has recently enacted a controversial hate crimes law, igniting a heated national debate about the balance between combating discrimination and preserving free speech. The legislation, designed to address hate speech and protect marginalized migrant communities, has been praised by advocates for its potential to foster inclusivity and safety. However, critics argue that the law could undermine fundamental freedoms and be used to suppress dissenting voices. The passage of this law underscores the ongoing tension between protecting individuals from harm and upholding democratic principles. Remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel to stay updated. You can also like this video and share your views below. The new law broadens the definition of hate speech and introduces harsher penalties for crimes motivated by prejudice based on race, religion, sexual orientation, gender identity, or disability. It also empowers law enforcement agencies to more effectively investigate and prosecute hate crimes, including online harassment and cyberbullying. Proponents of the legislation argue that it is a necessary response to the increasing prevalence of hate speech and discrimination, particularly in the digital realm, where social media platforms have become hotbeds for toxic behavior. Supporters of the law highlight its potential to create a safer and more inclusive society. They point to recent incidents of hate crimes, such as attacks on religious institutions, racial profiling, and targeted abuse against LGBTQ+ individuals, as evidence of the urgent need for stronger legal protections. For many marginalized communities, the law represents a significant step toward addressing systemic discrimination and ensuring their safety. Advocacy groups have welcomed the legislation, describing it as a vital tool in the fight against bigotry and intolerance. However, the law has faced considerable opposition from those who view it as an overreach of government authority. Critics argue that the legislation's broad and ambiguous language could lead to its misuse, potentially stifling legitimate debate and criminalizing unpopular or controversial opinions. Free speech advocates have expressed concerns that the law could be weaponized to silence political dissent or target individuals based on subjective interpretations of hate speech. Some legal experts have also questioned whether the law adequately balances the protection of individuals with the preservation of free expression, a cornerstone of democratic societies. The debate over the hate crimes law has also revealed deeper societal divisions in Australia. While many Australians support efforts to combat discrimination and promote social cohesion, others fear that the law could exacerbate cultural and political tensions. The controversy has reignited discussions about the role of government in regulating speech and the limits of tolerance in a diverse and pluralistic society. As the law comes into effect, its implementation and enforcement will be closely monitored. The success of the legislation will depend on its ability to address hate crimes effectively without undermining fundamental rights. Policymakers, law enforcement agencies, and the judiciary will need to navigate these complexities carefully, ensuring that the law is applied fairly and consistently. Ultimately, Australia's new hate crimes law reflects the challenges of addressing hate speech in a rapidly evolving world. While it represents a significant step toward protecting vulnerable communities, it also raises important questions about the boundaries of free speech and the role of the state in regulating public discourse. As the nation grapples with these issues, the law will serve as a litmus test for Australia's commitment to both inclusivity and democratic principles.